is a common theme for great one-club men to be natural leaders, to give their heart and soul for their club, and Carles Puyol perhaps embodies these characteristics more than any other player. Born in a small town in Catalonia, the defender joined Barcelona's prestigious La Masia Academy as a teenager. Initially playing as a defensive midfielder, then a right-back, before he was eventually converted into a central defender. Puyol went on to become one of the greatest centre-halves of all time, appearing 593 times for Barcelona in his 15 seasons at the club. El Tiburon won 6 La Liga titles, 3 Champions Leagues, and lifted the World Cup with Spain in 2010. The defender was regularly praised for his commitment and work ethic, not just on the pitch, but off it. He would often stay behind after training to put in extra work, and regularly spent his days off at the training ground, perfecting his craft. The Spaniard was a committed, aggressive yet composed defender who was a fearsome opponent for any striker. Puyol lived and breathed Barca, and formed a hugely successful partnership with Gerard Piqué. Despite being one of the club's greatest ever players, there were several occasions in which Puyol came close to leaving Camp Nou, although these were never driven by the defender himself. In 1998, Barcelona accepted a transfer offer for Puyol from Malaga, who was seen as the club's third-choice right-back at the time, yet the Wall refused to leave, as he wanted to stay and fight for his place. We have another of the greatest centre-backs of all time, and an incredibly loyal one-club man, Franco Baresi. The AC Milan stalwart, who spent the entirety of his 20-year career with Rossoneri, played largely as a sweeper, and was highly effective in his position. Despite only standing at 5'9", the defender was both supremely powerful and elegant, blessed with great pace, strength, and stamina, as well as a fantastic leap that made him a fearsome aerial presence. A product of Milan's youth academy, Baresi made his first team debut aged just 17, and quickly established himself as one of the club's top players. The centre-back was a fantastic leader. He captained his club for 15 seasons and was also named as Italy's captain for the 1994 World Cup. In the latter stages of his career, Baresi formed an unbelievably successful partnership with Paolo Maldini. Of the 196 games that the two played together, they only conceded 23 goals. The defender was incredibly loyal to Milan, and his commitment and outstanding contributions to the club led them to retire his iconic shirt number 6. Gary Neville is amongst a few players who played their entire career at one club, with great success. Neville has made over 600 appearances for Manchester in his 19 years at the club, with 400 of those coming in the league remarkably. His passion and desire could be felt almost every time he walked on the pitch, never giving the opposition an inch to be comfortable. Many feel he played a season or two too long, but the idea of giving up the captain armband couldn't be an easy task. Neville has since joined the commentary team for Sky Sports. Following Baresi in the ranks of legendary Italian one-club men, we have arguably the greatest defender of all time, Paolo Maldini. Born in Milan, the city where he spent his entire career, he joined AC Milan's youth setup as a teenager, and stayed at the club until his eventual retirement in 2009, aged 41. The left-back played a remarkable 25 seasons for Rossoneri, making a record 902 appearances for the club in all competitions. Now that's loyalty. The legendary defender also served as captain of both Milan and Italy for a number of years, and made a total of 126 appearances for his country, scoring 7 goals. Although fiercely loyal to his beloved Milan, Maldini has revealed, in a recent interview with RMC Sport, that the only club in the world that he would have considered leaving Milan for would have been Real Madrid, as they were the club who were most similar to Milan. However, it does not appear that this was a move that was ever on the cards. In fairness to Maldini, who would want to leave their boyhood club where they were captain, had arguably the best team in the world, and were winning basically every trophy possible. During his career, Maldini won 7 Serie A titles, 5 Champions Leagues, including being named Man of the Match in the 2003 final, and numerous other trophies. Is there a man on the planet who epitomizes loyalty more than Francesco Totti? Born and raised in Rome, the city where he spent his entire football career, the forward is regularly classed as Roma's greatest ever player and played an astounding 25 seasons for AS Roma. Not only is Totti Roma's top goal scorer of all time, but he also holds the record for the most Serie A goals scored for a single club. Elitava di Roma is the second top scorer in Italian Football League history, behind Silvio Piola, with an exceptional 250 league goals to his name. However, this could all have been so different if it hadn't been for the loyalty of his mother. When the striker also revealed recently, in an interview with The Guardian, that he had been on the cusp of leaving his boyhood club to join Real Madrid in the summer of 2004. Los Blancos had reportedly been pursuing Roma's golden boy since 2001, but the prospect of bringing him to Madrid hadn't seemed realistic up to this point. Now 27, Totti was hot property, having scored 68 goals in 138 appearances over the last 4 seasons, establishing himself as one of Europe's most prolific attacking talents. It therefore seemed a natural step for the forward to take, considering that, after what he had done for the club, it's hard to believe that any of Roma's fan base would blame him for making such a move, yet the golden boy remained. His heart was in Rome, and in Rome he remained for the rest of his career, where he gave everything for his boyhood team until his eventual retirement in 2017, aged 40.